Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Facebookians, Aries here with a video. First of all, I want to say life has been good to me. First of all, I want to say I just finished this book for a second time. The Orvis Guide to Prospecting for Trout. Yeah, by the way, this is a video blog for 4/17/2014. I just finished this. For some of you out there, it's got some very interesting topics. It's like how trout feed, which everyone knows, unless rich and poor trout feeds, reading the water, streamers, nymphs, wet fly, dry flies, and the approach. I finished this today. Some of you out there wondering, I am working on doing some checking on this one. I'm checking on 2 projects on it, and I'm going to go side by side, look it over again, and then I'm going to go over this one because someone keeps asking me about this one, the fly fishing guide. And then they're asking me about the LL Bean guide. Well, that's good and dandy if you want these. I personally just say buy them both and get it over with. That's just me. So, and then someone asked me about in a video, not a video, I mean they do a video, part of my diary, I should say, our video blog. Someone asked me about the gift Angela gave me. Well, this is a copy from the library. I haven't returned yet. I've been getting prepared to finish this one and then go straight to Angela's. The Orvis Guide to Small Stream Fly Fishing. Now, mind you, this is the library's version. It's got the little thing in the bottom here. But this book was so much, I was telling Angela that I was pestering Aaron to pick it up because small streams are really cool and it's very beautifully done, and I kept hinting at it from Aaron. Well, Aaron turned around and says, oh yeah, no problem. Well, when I told Angela was like, oh, I ordered it. Well, I've been sending gifts to Angela a lot and I feel guilty, so I'm just going to say it on this video. Thank you, Angela. I read the book when I return the library version. I read it every night. This is something that I do read. I'm on chapter 7, I believe, on this one. I just got, chapter 7. There's 9 chapters. It's a good book. I have dreams of small stream fishing anyways. So, anyways, on that, I did want to say to Angela and to my video audience watching this tonight that I wrote Tom Rosenbauer himself giving my opinions on this book as well as suggestions for other books, like making this book smaller so you can actually take it with you instead of lugging a 3-pound book pretty much with you going camping. Now, I told Aaron I should get a second copy and keep my first copy of Angela's for home and then carry a second copy that travels with me everywhere because frankly, this book is just amazing. Other news, and I'm going to tell you tonight, I was working last night on my my list here, and I got 5 more books I'm going to be requesting from from the library. I'm just going to go in and request 5 more since they filled the request that I requested. So I'm going to go in, request 5 more, put it down on my list, and then wait and see what happens. And every time I get approval, I'm going to read more books. As you guys know, I'm going to do video reviews on Living Simply Fun. Now about this one, the reason I'm waiting on this is I got to do some research on fly casting. Someone asked me yet again about fly casting. You're like, hey, you're an expert in books. Thing is fly casting is 34 pages in this one. It's got little things like this, right? It shows right here, how to use droppers and how to do dead drift and how to do this and, etc. Well, as LL Bean, some people say, LL Bean, they're always talking about, like, piece of the pie. It's just little topics all put together to make the pie whole. But when it comes to certain things like fly casting, this here has got fly casting, for example. It's got some words here, some pictures, little diagrams here, how to fly cast, etc. Whereas the other one, as I was talking about, like this, how to do this and that, do a figure of 8, etc. And, you know, it's really good. Now, if you look at the other one, for fly casting, like I said, there's only 34 pages of fly casting. Like these little designs here. Whereas the LL Bean one took 3 books, condensed it into one giant book, which has 3. Which the first part here is, how to fly cast, 44. First book's got 44, 56, 24 pages right there, 44. It says fly fishing, and then it says fly tackle, and it says here, how to fly cast. And it basically breaks it down right here, 10 to 2, etc. The 4 parts of fly casting, etc. That's why I think personally these 2 books have to go side by side. But someone says, can you break it down? Well, I really don't want to go and make another video breaking it down, but I can, you know. Anywho, this one here's got, let's see, almost 90 pages of fly casting for part 2 right here. 90 pages. And it's all got these, like, right here. Part 2, fly casting. It's like 90 plus pages. And it shows how to hold the rod, how to do this, right? I was just telling the person, you know, they should buy the entire book, you know. I mean, you got LL Bean, and it talks about the forecast on the lawn. And it's one of those where I told him he should buy 2 copies of this book, because he could take this book with him, and one to keep on his bookshelf, and one he could take with him to, say, the park, or etc., and just do it. So, on that. So anyways, like I said, I will be updating and requesting 5 more books tonight, 5 to 10. I did want to say I am very pleased. God's been good to me. I mean, these books were ordered, requested. I got a little legend in the back here. It says, request, etc. Aaron put it together, legend 2. I was going to update this spreadsheet, but I'm not ready to update it yet. So I'm going to go down the list here, like I said, and just knock off the list by putting in R's for requested, and then I'm done. So, anyways, I got a couple spreadsheets to do tomorrow. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going based off a catalog, so I can just type it in fast, get it done, upload it to Google Drive. So today I got out of bed, like I said, did my Bible, finished up John 1, John 2, John 3, Jude, and Revelations. Now I'm on the book of Matthew. Then I decided Aaron was being grumpy again, so I finally said, okay, I took a shower, got done. We went to the library. He was grumping about it. He goes, oh, well, what took you so long? Well, excuse me, I dropped off 2 books. Had to ask the lady a question, and this one lady had like 3 videos times like 4 because she had like 1 card each for her kids, it seemed. Then she had like a stack of kids' books for each of her kids, and then herself. And then she, you know, then apparently she was trying to insult Aaron by saying, oh, we're going to play with the doggies. So Aaron's like, no, you're not. Then I went in the post office. I had one guy who was trying to pay a post office box for a business, another person doing something else, and another person doing something else. Finally, I got in there. I said, I want a stamp. I had to send a letter out to a friend of mine. And I paid it off, and, you know, just walked out, and I heard Aaron, no. So, then, we decided, this evening, Aaron was talking about something, I'll share it with you. So then, Aaron and I decided, you know, I was going to read off and on, so we went home and had lunch. Well, I had corned beef and cabbage, it was really good. Had the cabbage finished up, this girl loves her corned beef. And then we just loafed around a while. Aaron played some games, did this, he was thinking, and I read. And that's why I finished up the prospecting for trout. How to catch fish when there's no hatch to match. So this was really good. This is on my list too to get. Then during dinner, you know, we loafed around there and played some games. He got a couple holes in ones on that golf game. And then Aaron was talking about going through cigars. Well, he went to Thompson. He looked at me and he says, yeah, I think I paid $28, $29 or something with shipping for some cigars. He got like 20 and he's like, you get 10, Rita. That's it, 10. I looked at him and I said, oh man, I don't get them all, being funny and selfish, you know. And Aaron's like, no. So the meet it, I went out and I looked on Cigar International here. Let me show you. Cigar International. Well, this is a $2 catalog. They say, oh, if you don't order anything, you're not getting a catalog, blah, blah, blah. Well, I wasn't going to plan to buy anything, but, Aaron used to give me boxes of cigars as gifts, so, anyway, so I went like this. It said, Mega Samplers here. These are the boutique samplers. Samplers are good, by the way, for some of you out there watching this, because it's not just about going out and investing in your Amazon wish list and knocking it down. You can actually do other gifts, and one of these days, Aaron and I should sit down and do a gift idea video of things that men, women, and children might like for gifts. But anyways, this video is about just my blog. So, I went out and I got the Victor Sinclair A Mega Sampler. I got 20 cigars. It was going for $49.99. I got 2 Victor Sinclair Vintage Select A. They're all 8-inch cigars by 50-inch rings at gauge. I got 2 Victor Sinclair Connecticut Yankees. 2 Victor St. Clair Primeros, 2 Victor St. Clair Triple Corojos, 2 Victor St. Clair Series 55 Oscuros, 2 Victor St. Clair Series 55 Corojos A's, 2 Bohemian Bamboo, 2 Victor St. Clair 10th Anniversarios, 2 Bohemian Red Corojos, and 2 Bohemian Black Oscuros. So, I looked at that, and I said, that is perfect for me, and, I told Aaron, this is what we get to try. So, whoever gets theirs first, we get to start, going on long walks and smoking them. While talking to Aaron was looking at this 18 cigar jobby. There's some Primo cigars, it seems, but I saw something, there's this one that was really good. It was House Blends. I think it's House Blends. Anyways, I'll share it with you if I can find it real quick. Anyways, the House Blends on it so much that me and Aaron were looking at it and thinking, that would be pretty good. But here's the problem. They were sold out. So I'm going to email the cigar company tonight and ask them how long till they get them back in, because if they're going to get them in, me and Aaron's going to be looking at each, I think, depending on if Miss Angela comes. Aaron's hoping that we don't have to go this route, because we'd like to invest in her bus ticket out here. She's just, we want to go camping with her and stuff and take her to a trip. So, which one's this? So, anyways, one of the cigar samplers that we were looking at was pretty big. I mean, this thing was like 80 cigars, basically, for $100. And me and Aaron were looking at it. Oh, they got some good ones here. These Flora de Olivias right here. They got some nice 10-inch Gigantes. One of these days, I'll get the one that's in my bedroom that's completely dried out. I got it as a souvenir from my adopted uncle who put it in the freezer. This thing is like this long. Anyways, let me tell you a story. I bought an 8-pack of those babies in Cleveland, and I smoked them all. Well, I got a second pack and broke them up, took them with me. They were about $35. When in Cleveland, Aaron's dad smoked one. The guy turned green. I mean, literally green. I could power puff those. And he's like, am I, you okay, Poppy? I feel like I'm going up. Poop. Well, it's not my problem, old man. That was what I used to tell him. And he just looked at me like, it's not your problem. Nope. Anyways. So, anyways, the cigars I was looking for, like I said, they had a nice 90 jobby, and Aaron got these ones. I don't even know what it is. He's like, oh, well, it's got some Don Lugos in it. Here it is. The 80-pack cigar jobby right here. We were looking at this one here for me and Aaron next month. So I told Aaron I'd look into it. It's like 80 cigars. And then I was looking at this. 30 cigars, $30. We don't know if they're sold out yet. Yeah, they're different. They're house brands. Again, so I'm going to email Cigar International about those 3 cigar samplers. The samplers are great. You get to try different cigars out. And you can always not change up, so, on that aspect. So yeah. Anyway, I'm starting to think about the future, with or without Angela coming. I hope she does come. She's been more than invited. Me and Aaron's been talking about her. Angela's sister might be invited too. It depends on me and Aaron's finances. We both want to get to Whitefish, Montana, as well as Jackson. So, who knows? So, anyways, I will be reviewing some other books soon. There's several that's been ordered. I don't know how long it'll take. I got 4 books I just returned. I read them in 3 days. 4 books. I mean, I hammered them out. And sometimes for some of you out there watching this video and staying with me this long, I never told Angela or Heather or any of the people this, especially Angela, which Angela's a sweetheart. Sometimes you just burn your mind off of books. So you got to take a day, recoup, and then go back to it. I've been just taking my time, but you know what? I'm down to 4 library books, and I got to return one because this one here, Angela got me, so I'm going to be reading hers. So yeah, and the library brought it in at first. I thought, it's not going to be that good. It was fabulous. I'm online. I've been reading this every night, so I'm just, and I just keep saying, oh yeah, I'll put it in the bag to return, and then I'm like, Angela got mine. I might just reuse this till they tell me I can't check it out again, which is like 2 renewals. So that's what I was doing. But these ones, they're already under, can't renew them again. So when I'm ready, I'll just put them in there. But I'm hoping to buy these 3 books and just stick them in a bag, or in my closet. I mean, one of my favorite things before I go about the Orvis, even though LL Bean's got a better casting thing, in my opinion, is this little graft here. It's one of my favorite grafts. I wanted to share it with Angela, but I might just get the book for her anyways. This here talks about species and line weight to catch said fish. Like, you want tuna, sailfish, marlin, billfish, you need a 14 to 16. The only place I've seen a 16 weight rod is Orvis. So, anyways, I want to talk to you all guys a little later about some stuff. I got a project I'm working on. Hopefully all is well. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to say that to you all. So thanks for staying with me. Thanks for watching this. Please look for more videos tomorrow. Please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box. Please leave feedback, suggestions. And may God bless the world.